Hi, this is Jane with Green Biz. We're doing our video outside today. It's early spring and you can hear the birds. I'm sure you can hear them in the video. I sure can hear them, and they are very active. But it's such a beautiful day, we decided just to be outside. Today's video is about pH and what it means to the gardener. Now, have you ever wondered about something to the point that you actually looked it up? So I had been thinking about pH, and you know what? I didn't know what pH meant. Chemistry class had been a long time ago. So I had to look it up, and I'm going to share it with you. And that is what the basis of this video is about, my wondering what pH meant. So here goes. pH is a measure of how acid or how alkaline, another word for alkaline is basic, so how alkaline or acid a substance is. It is on a scale, it's measured on a scale of 1 to 14. 7 right in the middle is neutral. The lower numbers mean that it's more acid. The higher numbers mean that it's more basic, more alkaline. So this is what we're going to talk about. The H in pH stands for hydrogen. It has to do with the hydrogen atoms, the hydrogen ions. The P in pH stands for power or potential of hydrogen. The greater the concentration of hydrogen ions, the more acid the solution is. The lesser degree of hydrogen ions, the more basic it is. So for instance, if you have water, basic water, you've got oxygen, and then you've got two other ions. That's hydrogen, the two H's. That's how you get the H2, because there's two hydrogen, O, oxygen. I'm not a chemist. I'm not going to go into all this pH stuff and all these. I tried reading about it. Oh my goodness, it got me all confused. Just know acid, base. Well, they're going to take, for instance, hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid has a pH actually below 0. So that means that it is very acid. A lemon has a pH of about 2. Milk measures right in the middle, a pH of 7. Pure water also has a pH of approximately 7. Unpolluted rainwater is slightly acidic with a pH of around, say, 5.6. In contrast, the lower the concentration of hydrogen ions, the more alkaline or basic a substance is. So for instance, lye has a pH of 13. Soap has a pH of 12. And say take eggs and baking soda, their pHs are 8 and 9. Did you know that the human body is also affected by pH? Our blood is slightly acidic. It's a pH of like 7.4. But if you go into the stomach, where you've got the hydrochloric acid, that has a pH of 0. Now, as our stomachs connect and they go into the intestines, the intestinal pH is more of like a 6 to 7.4. In our bodies, if our pH is off, it can affect our health. It probably indicates that something is wrong with us. And so it's very important that we stay healthy and that we have a healthy pH. Just as our bodies need a certain pH, so it is with plants. Some plants thrive in an acid soil, some plants thrive in acidic soil. Say that you have a plant that wants an acid soil and it's more alkaline, you can add a soil acidifier, and this will help your soil to be more acid so that plant will be happier. By the same token, if you have a plant that is more alkaline loving, you can add something like a lime, and this will make your soil more alkaline and your plants will do better. How are you going to know if you're supposed to have acid or acidic and what your soil is doing and all of that stuff? Well, let me tell you, there is this thing called a soil test. The soil test is given free by the state of North Carolina. You can acquire the samples, you can acquire the sample material, You take these little boxes, you follow the directions, you get a soil sample, you send it in, and they will test your soil for you. From April all the way through November, you get it done free. It's very important before you do planting to find out what the acidity of your soil is. Soil sampling is a very easy way to do that. The following is a short list of some acid-loving plants. For instance, camellias, hydrangeas, azaleas, magnolias, gardenias, your conifer trees like your pines, hollies, blueberries. All of those plants love our acid soil down here in North Carolina. Some of the alkaline-loving plants would be most vegetables. So if you're going to do a vegetable garden, you're probably going to want to amend that soil. Clematis, forsythias, barberries, butterfly bushes, and did you know that hydrangeas also like alkaline soil? You probably noticed that hydrangeas was listed under both alkaline and acid-loving plants. So if you want a blue flower on your hydrangea, you plant it in acid soil. If you want a pink flower on your hydrangea, you plant it in alkaline soil. And if you have a white flower, it's just always going to be white no matter where you plant it. I hope that this video has helped you a little bit to understand acid, base, pH, all of that. I hope you understand its importance in your garden, the importance of getting your soil tested so you know what plants to plant in the appropriate spots. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them at the bottom of this video in the comments section. This is Jane with GreenBiz, wishing you a very good day.